Welcome inside the Bradley Center here on another edition of On the Road with the Monsters. Ben Holden for LakeErieMonsters.com and Milwaukee Admirals there. And this is the atrium out front here inside the building. I'm going to walk around here and take you out to the ice surface. This building was built back in the late 80s, opened up in 1988, some 22 years ago. Monsters skating out here on this Thursday, an off day, early afternoon skate, off day I guess, of sorts. David Quinn and the staff putting the players through a late afternoon workout here, getting ready for 3 games and 3 nights coming up this weekend. And walk out here. This is on the top of the lower bowl here. Our guys down there on the ice skating right now, and what a great building. Seats about 16,000, 17,000 people. Upper bowl is real steep. I was told by some of the building folks, I always try to visit with them when I come into opposing buildings and get some facts. They told me that this building was, when it was constructed, it was built specifically for the sport of hockey. In fact, the first ever sporting event that was held in this building, the first event in general, in 1988, was the Chicago Blackhawks and the Edmonton Oilers playing here in an NHL game. And Wayne Gretzky at the time told the folks here in Milwaukee it was the nicest building he'd ever played in. So that's quite a statement. They planned on spending $60 million to build this, and it ended up costing them about $90 million. Now they say it would be about probably $350,000 to construct a building like this, and it's very nice, very, very nice spot here. I'm going to show you where I'm going to be tomorrow night on Friday. Basically, right in the middle of the screen in that booth, just to the left of the entrance, the exit on the far side is where I'm going to be. I got a great vantage point. It's basically suite level here inside the building, so should be fun here. Monsters' first trip of the season into this building here, and 1-1 so far against the Milwaukee Admirals this season. Both those games midweek games at the Q earlier this season, and last one went to a shootout. Great victory for Tyler Wyman in the net. I'll give you a look at a little bit of practice here this morning. Guys going through some drills, just staying sharp. Got the big game tomorrow night here in Milwaukee. It's Billy Sauer right in front of me there in the net. Then we'll head to Peoria. From what I'm told, the game in Peoria Saturday night expected to be a sellout. And then Sunday afternoon we'll be in Chicago to play the Wolves. And then a couple more days off. We'll be back up here in Milwaukee to play the Admirals again on Wednesday of next week before heading out to British Columbia. At the other end, John Graham down there in net. He started in the game on Wednesday night in Rockford. It was a game where the Monsters had a lot of chances to put the game away, but just couldn't get pucks by Corey Crawford. So I think after practice here today, you got Kevin Porter, of course, on the team. Going to try to catch up with him for an interview on the radio side. Get him a little more acclimated with his teammates. He's going to make a huge difference for this team. Certainly a dynamic offensive player. And he came into the game on Wednesday. He showed up in the first period, dressed, and played the second and third, and played pretty well for flying up to Chicago and then making his way up to Rockford, about an hour and a half ride time he got through the traffic. So there's the deal here in Milwaukee at the Bradley Center. Scoreboard up there. Hopefully the Monsters on Friday night will be lighting that baby up. So that'll do it for this installment of On the Road with the Monsters here at the Bradley Center. Talk to you on the radio side, ESPN 850, as always, for all the Monsters games. This is Ben Holden reporting for LakeErieMonsters.com.